على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Welcome to our school, Salahuddin Independent Prep School for Boys. Today we are going to introduce the first report revision for the English department for the grade 8. Now we are going to start with the first part. It's about writing strategies, vocab, and the grammar. Now let's look at question number 1. We are going to choose the correct answer. Number 1, my friend Khalid to my house every week. Now we have 4 choices. Now if you look at the sentence, we have every week, and as we have studied about a present simple, every week is an adverb relates to present simple. Now if you look at the subject, my friend Khalid, Khalid is singular, and when we have singular we add s to the verb, so that the answer is what? Yes, comes. The sentence is my friend Khalid comes to my house every week. Let's move to question number 2. They usually in the sea with their cousins. Now again, if you look at the sentence, we have the adverb usually. Usually relates to the present simple. Now if you look at the subject is what? Is, yes, they. They is a plural pronoun. Now when we have a plural pronoun, the verb will be what? Will be infinitive. Now which verb is infinitive? Swim, swims, swimming, or are swimming? I think the answer is clear. It is swim. Number 3. She doesn't her grandmother on Mondays. Now let's look at the sentence. We have doesn't. As we have studied, after doesn't, don't, and didn't, the verb is infinitive. We can't say she doesn't visits. We can't say she doesn't visiting. We can't say she doesn't is visiting. After doesn't, always we use infinitive, so that the answer is what? Visit. She doesn't visit her grandmother on Mondays. What about question number 4? Number 4. Ahmed and Ali playing volleyball. Now if you look at the verb, it is playing. Ahmed and Ali, the subject is plural. With the plural, we can't using isn't. Now, as we have studied, after don't and doesn't, the verb must be infinitive. Playing is not infinitive, so that we are going to use isn't or aren't. Now, let's look at the subject again. Ahmed and Ali. It is plural, so that we use what? Aren't. Number 5. Hamad, English every day. As we have studied, every day, every month, every week, every year, these are adverbs relate to the present simple. Now if you look at the verb, it is Hamad. Hamad is singular, so that what do we say? Yes, Hamad studies. Now why don't we choose B or D? Now we have studied that if the verb ends with Y. Okay, we change Y to the I, then we add ES, so that the correct answer is studies, C. He a story at the moment. Now, in this sentence, we have an adverb that is at the moment. At the moment relate to the present progressive. Present progressive, we use am, is, are plus verb ing. Now, if we look at the subject is what? He. He is singular, so that we use what? Is reading. So that the correct answer is what? Is reading. Look, it. What do you think? Rain, raining, is raining, are raining. Now, if we look at the beginning of this sentence, look. Now, if we have a verb, look, then we have exclamation mark. After that, we use what? We use present progressive. So that it, what? Yes, it's raining, because the action is happening now. The elephant is than the rabbit. Now, we have studied about the comparison, and if the sentence has the word than, it is comparative sentence. Now, if you look at the choices, big, bigger, biggest, most big. Now, we have short adjective. With short adjective, we add what? ER, so that the correct answer is B. The elephant is bigger than the rabbit. Let's move to question number 9. This watch is than that dress. Also, in this sentence, we have the word than. Than, if we have the word than in the sentence, it is a comparative sentence. Now, we have long adjective. With long adjectives, what do we use? Do we use most or more? What do you think? Yes, more expensive. This watch is more expensive than that dress. What about question number 10? Fahid is as Ali. I think this sentence is easy. As. We don't add anything to the adjective. We don't add anything to the adjective, so that we can't say Fahid is as taller as Ali. We can't say Fahid is as tallest as Ali. We can't say Fahid is as the tallest as Ali. As, between, as and as, we don't add anything to the adjective, so that the correct answer is what? Yes, tall. Next one. Question 11. The blue whale is dangerous animal in the world. What do you think? More, as, less, the most. Now, we are comparing between the blue whale and the other animals in the world, so that in this sentence we use what? Yes, the most dangerous. Next one. We haven't got cheese in the fridge. Now, if you look at a, no, any, or some. Now, with negative sentences, always we use what? We use yes, we haven't got any cheese in the fridge. Let's look at question number 13. Would you like orange juice? Would you like what? Any orange juice? Anything orange juice? Some orange juice or something orange juice? What do you think? Yes, some orange juice. Would you like some orange juice? Now, let's look at sentence 14. This is Ali. Father is a doctor. Now, what do you think? What is the suitable relative pronoun in this sentence? Ali, father. The space is between two names. When the space is between two names, what do we use? Who, whose, which, or where? The correct answer is what? Yes, whose. This is Ali, whose father is a doctor. Sentence 15. This is the hotel we spent our holiday in. This is the hotel. What do you think the correct answer is? Do you think hotel is a place or thing or a name for a man? As we know, hotel is a place, and with the places we use always what? We use, yes, where. This is the hotel where we spent our holiday in. Let's move to question 16. If I have money, I buy a car. We have studied the first conditional sentence. And as we have studied, in the conditional sentences, we have many clause, if clause, and many clause. With if clause, always we use present simple. And with the many clause, we use what? Will, would, must, or have to. What do you think? Do you use would, or must, or will, or have to? Let's check the answer. Yes, if I have money, I will buy a car. Question 18. Ali and Ahmad play football well. Ali and Ahmad. We have two people. When we have two, what do we use? All, none, neither, or both. Ali and Ahmad. Do we say all Ali and Ahmad, none Ali and Ahmad, neither Ali and Ahmad, or both Ali and Ahmad? The correct answer is what? Yes, both Ali and Ahmad. Next one. My brother used to when he was young. Used to what? Cry? Crying? Is he crying or cries? We have studied In Unit 1, after used to, we use what? We use infinitive. After used to, we use what? Infinitive. Which verb is infinitive? Cry, crying, is crying, or cries? I think the answer is what? Yes, cry. Question 20. When I pass my test, I to London. When I pass my test, I travel, I traveled, will travel, or would travel? Yes, when I pass my test, I will travel to London. We can't say I traveled. We can't choose the second one because when I pass my test and traveled is in the past. Let's move to question 21. I'm sorry, but Mr. Ali isn't at the moment suitable, available, traditional, or career. Mr. Ali is what? Isn't at the moment. At the moment, the correct answer is yes, available. Question 22. The driver can't drive because of the weather. Cloudy, foggy, clear, or sunny. Now, when the weather is what? We can't drive. Clear, sunny, cloudy, or foggy? What do you think? Yes, when the weather is foggy, we can't drive. My younger brother some chocolate because he is quiet. My younger brother deserves, thinks, drinks. Do we drink chocolate? Do you think some chocolate or makes? What do you think? Now, when you do well, you deserve a gift. And my brother, what he deserves when he is quiet? He deserves some chocolate. So that the correct answer is what? Yes, my younger brother deserves some chocolate. Question 24. My father, a dentist for me, has, pass, recommends, or cheats. Now, when you have a toothache, you ask me about a good dentist so that I recommend you some good dentist. So that, what do we say? My father recommends a dentist for me. 25. There is an area nearby where we can have our lunch. What do you think? National, port, picnic, or vegetation? The correct answer is picnic. Let's look at question 26. This is the book I bought yesterday. Now, if you look at the choices, where, which, who, some. Now, if you look at the word book, is it a place? Is it a man? Or is it a thing? What do you think? Yes, this is the book which I bought yesterday. What about question 20? Now, let's look at question 27. The hostel we stayed was really cheap. Now, if you look at the word hostel, what do you think? It is what? It is a place like school, like university, like mosque. With the places, always we use what? We use, yes, we use where. The hostel where we stayed was really cheap. Let's move to question 28. My older brother is he always tells me what to do. What do you think? Yes, negative, curious, calm, or busy. When your older brother always tells you what to do, he is? Yes, he is busy. What about question number 29? This is my friend car I borrowed yesterday. This is my friend car I borrowed yesterday. What do you think? Who, where, which, or whose? Yes, whose. As we have studied between two names, we always use whose. Question 30. The students in my class have got pets, but I have. The students in my class have got pets, but I have. Either, both, none, all. What do you think? Yes, none of the students in my class have got pets, but I have. Let's move to question 31. The boys were listening to the forecast on the radio. Forecast what? Rain, water, weather, or temperature? What do we listen? We listen to the what? Rain, weather, water, or temperature forecast? We listen to, yes, weather forecast on the radio. Now, let's look at question number. Let's look at sentence 32. The stayed at a nice hostel somewhere in London and they had a great time. What do you think? Yes? Packers. Yes, I think this sentence is easy. 33. I put my books back on when I finished studying. What do you think? Where do you put your books when you finish studying? Knives or shelves? What do you think? Yes, shelves. 34. This is the most picture I had ever seen. This is the most what? Helpful, careful, harmful, or beautiful? The sentence is easy. It is beautiful. Yes. 35. I would like to. for being late. When you come late to school, you what? What do you think? Familiarize, or hospitalize, or modernize, or apologize? Yes, apologize. Let's move to question 36. I can't stand my brother. He always tells me what to do. I think the sentence is clear. We have answered like this sentence. Yes, it is passé. What about sentence 37? Now let's move to part 2. It is reading. Now we have two texts. We are going to read these two texts, then we are going to answer some questions about each one. Turtles and tortoises are among the most ancient animals. They have been living on Earth for more than 200 million years. Some scientists believe turtles' shapes have helped them to survive for so long. Their large, hard, and relatively light shells have protected them from all kinds of dangers. Turtles and tortoises can be found everywhere except the coldest regions on Earth. They live in deserts and rainforests, on mountain tops, and in the deepest oceans. Today there are more than 200 different species of turtles and tortoises. Some are tiny, like the speckled tortoise, which weighs only 220 grams. Others are large, like the leatherback turtle, which can weigh up to 680 kilograms. Each turtle is especially suited to the place in which it lives. Let's move to question 26. The word species in line 7 is the closest in meaning to details, homes, kinds, preferences, species of animals. What do we say? We have species of animals, we have species of insects. So that species means what? Kinds. Yes, it has the same meaning like kinds. According to the text, how much do some very large turtles weigh? I think the question is easy. The answer is yes, 680 kilograms. Let's move to the second text. 3 different kinds of animals can be classified as turtles or tortoises: freshwater turtles, sea turtles, and tortoises. Freshwater turtles live in ponds, lakes, and rivers. These small turtles swim well because they have webbed feet and flat shells. Sea turtles can be as large as a small car. Instead of arms, they have flippers that push their bodies through the water. They swim long distances across the ocean. Tortoises, on the other hand, live on dry land. Their shells are shaped like paws, and their heavy legs sometimes have a sharp claws for digging. Some turtles are more difficult to classify because they can swim well but also live on land much of their lives. Let's look at question 28. How many kinds of animals that can be classified as turtles or tortoises? 3, 4, 5, or 6? What do you think? Yes, the answer is A, 3. What about question 29? Where do tortoises live? In the sea, on a dry land, under the ground, or in caves? Yes, on a dry land. Thank you very much for your listening. With our best wishes.